Howdy lovelies, how are you all doing? Welcome back to our crafting, where we learn, grow and craft together. Session 6. Let's see where it takes us. I've got a piece here on my desk that we might use, might not use. At this very moment, there's no clear idea of what I would like to do. And that's nothing new, but let's see where this takes us. The piece that I have is this size. It's half a circle. It's left from a previous project. It's just some of those printables that is half a sheet. The rest was used. Half a circle. Now, let's see. What do we have? We've got a few already done. We've got the previous session. I must maybe put it in order of how we've done it. We've done the circles first. That was Session 2. Session 1 was actually getting the journal together. Session 2 was the circle of medley of circles, circle medley, call it what you want. Then the Button Madness. Then I had, what will we call it? That little child's flower. I think I'll call it Teacher's Pet, just because of him giving it to me. And then Session 5 with the numbers page with that strips. So Session 6, I think we will use this, incorporate it somehow. I just want to add that. Let's see, what do we have? I kind of like, let's do the dark green. Don't think about it, just do it, Now we want this a tiny little bit smaller, I think. I just don't know how. I will have to think up a way to just trim this a tiny bit. I will see if I mess it up now. Probably going to mess this up terribly now. I'm probably going to make a imprint there. Doesn't look too shabby. Maybe this end just needs a bit of trimming. See, now that's where it's getting scary, because then I might just think that bit also needs a bit of trimming. Not throwing that away, I can use it somewhere. But maybe not right now. I want it a bit smaller. There we go. I don't think that is too bad. Now let's just get this straight again. Otherwise it will be a problem, because I already got eyelets in. And if we do this, it will be there, which can also work. But then I just need to trim. What would be half of this, more or less? If I add it there, then the ends are not. Maybe like that. But I think I should just trim the middle part a tiny bit. And let's see how that looks. I think that is more or less it. All right. What's the plan? I can't say. I literally cannot tell you what's the plan at this very moment. Putting this down, getting some glue in the middle. Let's add this. Sort of there, sort of there. Maybe move it a bitty. We've got a moment or two, and now it's too late. It's done. It's sorted. Okay. From here onwards. Is it in the middle? I guess not. Could have maybe trimmed it a little bit more, but it is what it is. Doesn't have to be perfect. Let's get some more circles. What do we do from here? That's a very good question. I've got some polka dot stickers next to me. I've got 2 green ones on this sheet, so let's use that. Then that is done. And then I've got some, I think they're a tiny little bit smaller. No, they're in fact the same size. If I look at that, they just seem tinier. So let's start with these, and I want to just take this. Might not even see that. That is fine. Then I know that sheet is done. And it's one less thing that's laying around on my workspace. From here, just going to add a few polka dots. And I will be starting in the middle, say with a yellow one. I should have looked which is used the most. I guess that it's sort of the same, but let's try to get something out of here. Just going to add some of these. Are really difficult to remove. Just adding these, some sort of a pattern. some sort of a pattern. Not exactly the same. Just using up what I have. And from here we can expand on it. Let's do the blue ones first. See, that is where this sometimes gets tricky. Ah, there we have it. And no, I'm not a lefty, but I do find myself sometimes grabbing things and gluing things with the left hand, which, yeah, is still even astonishing me. Now I just put a white sticker up there. Let's see if we can pull it off. We could. Trying to get this evenly spaced. Next one. This dark purple color, and another one, and then I just want to add some yellow. Let's get this sorted. If this is done soon enough, it will be great. Now this might not fit in completely in the end. So what I'll do with this is just move that a tiny bit, a little bitty. We'll get back to that soon enough. And we've got one pink one here, and then we'll have to move to that. So let's add one there, and from the sheet, as there's not pink on the other sheet. A bit of glue at the end of this paper that I glue down. Right. So that's what we have at this point. Now it could work. I am not a writer. I will, if I have the urge for that, add a bit of journaling. But mostly I would simply add a sentiment as my thought. Now I would like to continue with that pattern, I think, right around, and then keep this area for some journaling space, just to change things around. So let's complete this sheet, I think. Now this might just prove a little bit more challenging, as I don't have the white paper to guide me on that arch. But all is well that ends well. I see we've got red and orange here that I haven't used. So no issue with that. We'll add the orange there. Let's take one from this side. Add one there. Then maybe a white one again. See, there's no true pattern. It's just a polka dot pattern. I'm not following the rainbow thing. It's just colorful on the green. Let's add a red one. Where will we take that from? No red on there. 6 of the one and half a dozen on the other. It really literally is all the same. Same. And then one that side. Maybe, I wish I had a lime green. Now this green is different from the green that's there. So I'll add that, even though the idea is to empty. No, I'm not going to add brown right at this moment. I think I need a bit of yellow again, because we haven't had any yellow for quite some time. So I've got that, and then maybe the light blue. Let's do it from here. And one from that side. And then we simply need one more in the center. I'm going to move that yellow one up a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. And the blue one mere millimeters closer to each other, or to the other one. Yeah, that can work. That can work. Just burnish it a bit, and then we need one in the middle. So I need to move the red one and the green one, then the yellow, because I still need to fit this in a little bit more. So let's see if we can move this one a bit closer. And then the green as well. These stickers still lift off easily. And the yellow one, that helps, that it can be removed so much easier. Move the blue one, not too much now, not too much, back there. And then I can maybe add a dark purple one in the center, or a pink, I think rather pink, just to up it in. And our border is done. Just different from the rest that I've done already. Now let's see, do we want something from here? A red. I'm not going to think about this. Oh, the glue has been open for quite some time. So let me just, there will be thicker parts now. But red, my little card. And even for the circles. Now let's find maybe a green one. There, maybe yellow, rather yellow. Don't want prints right at this stage. Just plain colors. Maybe a yellow. The yellow will be good. Maybe an orange. Let's see what we have. We've got a big blue one. That can also work. And then we will build around those. Let's see what we have. Now, this is plain. You can and yes, I'm going to fold it there now. That can just dry for a second, so let's just maybe try and lift this up. Just to push that one in underneath. Will that work? Not quite. So let's see if we can cut that little strip without ruining the paper. And I think, there we go. It was almost ruined. I should have done the same there, but it's okay. Let's see what else is in here. Big, big, big. I do not want prints. Already used a red one. There's an orange. Have green. I can maybe have a, that can work. Half a blue circle. Just that bit of glue. See, nails are the best tools we could ever have. This one is bigger than that, am I right? Yeah. Going to add that one there. This will be the side where I can then journal a bit. Maybe add a photo on this side when I'm done. Let's get something else in here. I normally cut out circles from, I did see a small yellow one now. That disappeared into the pile yet again. When I have scraps, oh wait, there's more yellow ones. I can use one of that. I'll use one there. Let's see, let's see. This will dry in a little bit. Don't throw it out yet. Could just be useful one day. Sometimes it's difficult finding what you want inside a bigger. We already got a green one. Maybe add it there. I like that. Maybe a small green one. These were some of those that my punch tore rather than cut out. Really chewed it. I'll add that one there. I like this green one here, but I would want, let's see, yellow, yellow over the orange, yellow there, blue there. I like that. Let's do that. Quickly put it down before I change my mind. And now you can write on there. Without too much difficulty. So you have a beautiful journal spot. I need something for there. Now that can be what color? I haven't used a pink one yet. Do I have a small pink one though? And there we have it. Perfect. So whenever I have some scrap pieces, what I do is I love to incorporate circles, which is also probably why I have picked a circle shape for my journal. These can go back in there. And now just a few polka dots. So let's add 1 or 2 of these on there and see how it goes. Maybe a yellow one from here, just incorporating a few more. And yes, you can still write over these. Maybe not a blue one there. Let's take one there, and then a pink one maybe. I would want a white one on here. Just break this a little bit. And maybe a yellow one on there. And there we go. I think that is where I'll stop with this one. And I see there's a blue one. Maybe it wants to be used. And where will we add that one? Just because we can. Let's hide that bubble that we made there with clearing the paper. So we can put the stickers to one side. And there we have our polka dot page, where we can now add something. No, I'm not going to add a sentiment. I will just add. It will be beautiful with a photograph there. And you can add whatever memories it is that you want to add. Thank you for joining me today. Please go work in your art journal. Try something. I'm trying to show you a variety, and really, literally, nothing of this is planned. It is what I find around me and going with that. Anything can go. You can use catalog sheet. You can use magazine pages, old books from your children if you have that, pictures from magazines, newspapers, old cards. Anything can help you to get inspiration. If you want to see more content like this, please give me a thumbs up. And as always, I'll appreciate it if you are subscribing to my channel too. See you back soon, same time, same place. Goodbye.